harnessing mindful awareness for transformational change. Are you tired of feeling stuck in your life, unable to make meaningful changes despite your best intentions? Have you ever wished for a way to transform your reality from within without having to rely on external factors? Well, let me tell you this. The answer lies in harnessing mindful awareness. Let's dive into how embracing this practice can lead to profound transformational change in your life. You might be wondering, how do I even begin? Well, imagine if you could see through the fog of confusion, navigate through the labyrinth of your own mind, and finally find clarity. That's exactly what mindful awareness offers. It's not just about being present, it's about becoming deeply attuned to your inner world and the external environment around you. To illustrate this concept, let's take a look at the story of Sarah, who was once mired in a job she despised. She felt trapped, unable to break free no matter how hard she tried. Her life was a series of mundane routines, and every day brought the same old struggles. But one day, she decided to start practicing mindfulness. She began with just 5 minutes each morning, focusing on her breath and observing her thoughts without judgment. Here's something you should know. Sarah wasn't expecting her mind to be a chaotic battlefield, filled with endless streams of thoughts and emotions. But as she sat quietly, she noticed how her thoughts often drifted away from her breathing, leading her to get caught up in worry, anger, or sadness. She learned to gently bring her focus back to her breath whenever this happened, creating a space where calmness could settle in. This simple act of returning to the present moment transformed her entire outlook. Over time, Sarah started noticing small yet significant shifts in her daily interactions. Instead of rushing through meetings, she took a moment to appreciate the silence between sentences. In her conversations, she became more attentive, listening intently rather than waiting for her turn to speak. Her relationships improved, and she found herself smiling more often, even when things seemed tough. But here's the real kicker. Sarah didn't just feel better, she started making decisions differently. Rather than reacting impulsively, she took a moment to consider the consequences of her actions. For instance, instead of lashing out at a colleague who had said something hurtful, she paused and asked herself, "What's really going on here?" This shift in perspective allowed her to respond with greater empathy and understanding. As Sarah continued to practice mindful awareness, she began to realize that this wasn't just about her personal life. It was also transforming her professional life. She started to approach her work with a new sense of purpose and enthusiasm. Instead of seeing tasks as obstacles, she saw them as opportunities to grow and learn. Her productivity soared, and she found herself looking forward to going to work each day. The key takeaway here is that by cultivating mindful awareness, we can create a ripple effect that transforms various aspects of our lives. We become more resilient, compassionate, and capable of making conscious choices that align with our values. And the best part is, these transformations don't happen overnight. They unfold gradually over time. So how can you start harnessing mindful awareness for yourself? Here are a few simple steps. 1. Start small. Begin with just a few minutes each day, gradually increasing the duration as you get comfortable with the practice. 2. Focus on your breath. Whenever your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This will help you stay grounded in the present moment. 3. Observe without judgment. Notice your thoughts and feelings without getting attached to them or trying to change them. Simply observe them as passing clouds. 4. Practice regularly. Consistency is key. Make mindful awareness a regular part of your routine, whether it's during your commute, while washing dishes, or before bed. Remember, mindful awareness isn't about achieving perfection. It's about being present and open to the journey. It's okay to have ups and downs. The important thing is to keep coming back to the practice. As you embrace mindful awareness, you'll likely notice a remarkable transformation in your life. You'll gain clarity, develop emotional resilience, and make choices that truly reflect who you want to be. So, let's commit to this transformative process today. The path ahead may be challenging, but with mindful awareness guiding you, you're well equipped to navigate it with grace and strength. In conclusion, harnessing mindful awareness is not just about feeling better, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. By embracing this practice, you're embarking on a journey of self-discovery and growth. So, take that first step today and watch as your life begins to transform. Here's to a brighter, more intentional future.